What is up, my bubbly boys? Here in our video, and today we are doing a little bit of a different video today. I've never really done anything on this channel before, so we are doing a live twin deck tier list. So I've gathered all possible live twin decks, and I'm gonna put them all into this one tier list. Now, if you like this video, and then if you like these kinds of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. So I know for the future, and we could do more videos like these. So I won't waste any more of your time. Let's try to hop right into it. Alrighty. So to start things off, we have pure live twins. Pure live twins. Oh boy. really. Oh, okay. I can't do things right. Okay. So pure live twins. Honestly, it goes in S tier. Honestly. Oh, no, just kidding. If we're gonna be honest here, like legit honest. Like probably around C or B tier. Reason being, it doesn't have any other really like win conditions. You mostly only have Trouble Sunny. Trouble Sunny doesn't really pose a threat that much, especially with like SP Little Knight running around, and like all their combo decks like Vanadium and all that who can easily break through boards and a couple of hand traps. So, and then after that, like if you set up a Baguska, that all they need to do is like imperm or something, and then after that you only have your Trouble Sunny. But like overall, I mean, I think like pure live twins is like it's still really consistent, really good deck, and there's like lots of cards you can run, like strong cards like Nibiru. Unlike like some like these other ones, you can't run cards like Nibiru because you don't want to be wiping your own board. But in this case, like I think it's around like C or B tier, like kind of like around here. Honestly, I think I would put it in B tier. All right, so next for Sky Striker Live Twin, D tier. Reason being that although Sky Striker Live Twin does not sound like a bad idea, it's just not it, if that makes sense. Because although you do end on a Trouble Sunny, and like you could have no other monsters in your main monster zone, as soon as you activate Trouble Sunnies or is forced to activate it and summon out the back of the Evil Twins from your grave, you cannot activate any of your Sky Striker stuff. Plus, you don't want to get into like a Ray or a Rose and have that in like a brick in your hand. Meanwhile, you want to normal summon these the live twins. So yeah, I think it's not the greatest to be honest, but it's like a deck that exists. I did play with it a little bit, but just not it for live twin. All right, so next we have Dogmatica Live Twin. Dogmatica Live Twin is insane, bruh, insane. I think I would have to put this in high of A tier. Reason being is like really strong, breaking apart your opponent's extra deck, depending on what they're playing, of course. But it does set up the window lock, and it does set up multiple negates that you could play. Even if they like imperm the window, you still have things you could do for follow up. You have insane follow up. You have insane cards you could use, and you have insane bodies like Fleur de Lis, Ecclesia, and Maximus being all 1500 beat sticks, and Fleur de Lis being 2500. You don't need to worry about like adding like Transcode Talker or something like any OTK extra things in your extra. I mean, unless you want to access Code Talker. Access Code Talker is not bad, but just really good. The only thing is like that is like having me like trouble putting in S tier or somewhere around there. Is that it's not good in all matchups, and then your extra deck space is really tight. It's not really much flexible because of the Dogmatica package and the Shadow package too. And then the Shadow package is not really good going second, but like it's still okay. Next, Generator Live Twin. Generator Live Twin is good, but it's just kind of inconsistent. But it's definitely like better. Like I would put it like around here. It's like C or D tier, but I'll just put it for D tier for now. It's just not consistent enough. If you would see that like that one monster like that doesn't like I think it's special summons or something like that, and then you have to run too many bricks in your deck. That's just not it's just not it for me honestly. This compared to these like other decks here, it's just not the most efficient thing to play over these other versions of the Live Twin deck. Next, we have a Sprite Runic Live Twin. I really hate this deck, honestly. I hate the Runics stuff, but honestly, I know I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Of course, we're doing this. Alright, next we have Sprite Runic. Sprite Runic, I really hate this deck, honestly. It's very. I just hate the Runic engine in general. And I just think it's just not the most funnest thing. But of course, it is still really good. So I'm going to put it around over here. Like mid to A tier. I mean, you could put Dogmatica higher, but it's just like the runic cards gives you extra draws. Sprites are really good for the grind game. The only problem is you lose your battle phase, so it's like really hard to OTK your opponent. That's the only problem. So you could debate on putting whatever this card. You know what? I think it will be better a little bit. You know what? I think it's a little bit better here. Yeah, I think a Dogmatica Live Twin is just a little bit better because it gives you that OTK potential. You have high attack monsters, and then you don't lose your battle phase too. And then at least you have hand traps that are not once per turn, like Veiler, Imperm. You have also other hand traps like Ash, a Ghost Mourner, Droll that you're able to play in the Dogmatica Live Twin, but meanwhile you're not able to play in Runic because the Runic spells are really important to the deck. You can't run much hand traps. And remember, the Runic Live Twin, I mean, the Runic spells and traps are only once per turn each. So, I just don't really like Runic at all, but like, this is debatable, honestly. Next, Live Twin Pelli. So, my opinion on this deck, they did semi-limit the Sleepy, so it's not as easy to go into Pelli, or the Xyz monster. But I still think this is a really solid choice. It's really consistent. I do like this variant a lot. I think it's probably high B tier or high or like low A tier, somewhere around there. So I just put it around high B tier. Next we have Live Twin Eldlich. Let's be honest. Eldlich is not really good right now. Traps are a little too slow, but it's still a sort of solid deck. I'll just put it in C tier for now. Compared to like something like Labyrinth Live Twin or something like that, it's just not the best to be honest. Oh, I forgot to freaking put in Labyrinth Live Twin. Oh no. Alright, so for counting live, let me just put in Labyrinth Live Twin here real quick. Okay, so I have gotten Live Twin now on, I mean not Live Twin, Labyrinth on this tier list. So, now that I have gotten the Forgotten card, so now let's go on. Let's continue with the tier list. So we have Live Twin, Dogmatica, Live Twin, Eldlich. I say, okay, this is kind of good because like it depends on how you're building it. So I think it's probably like here. Dogmatica Eldlich Live Twin. I don't like the Eldlich package that much, but still, like, it still gives that little extra power to it. I am testing this as well, for the new format, but like, it's probably not something I would actually like play in like locals or something like that. Maybe locals, but like not like competitive. But it's still like a pretty decent deck. I don't see like it being that bad. So we just have to see how it comes out. Next, Live Twin Sprite. This is actually one of the best decks, if not the best decks. The best Live Twin variants. Really good. Especially like the Sprite stuff. The Sprite stuff makes it so consistent. It's so much fun to play. You get to Ibly lock your opponent. You know, I just love being like that kind of jerk. But anyways, just really good. Ibly isn't really good right now, of course, but still such a strong deck. Insane. It's insane, honestly. This the only problem with this is like it's just that it doesn't have that OTK potential, but at least you don't lose your battle phase, and you still can run a bunch of non-engine like hand traps and stuff like that. Next you have Live Twin Unchained Live Twin. So with Shavara going to 1, I would say, okay, so before when Shavara was at 3, I would say S tier or even top of A tier. But now that Shavara is at 1, I don't know. I think that like the follow up and then the opening hands is just a little bit will be a little bit less inconsistent, and then like just overall follow up is just not gonna be that good. But I still think it's like a little bit better than, I would say is like probably I would say it's probably over here. High beats here, honestly. All right, next we have Dark World, Live Twin Dark World. Um, I think it's actually okay. Right now, of course, it's gonna be like around C or B tier. I would probably put in high of C because Droll is running around. But if Droll is not running around, I'll put this in S tier, honestly. So right now we'll just put this right here. But just when Droll dies, trust me, when Droll dies, you'll see me playing this deck like nonstop. This deck is insane, honestly. And especially since you get to like make the Griffin lock, it's just pure beauty. Next we have Eldlich and Labyrinth. Better than Eldlich. I'd say here. So it's still really really good. Labyrinth is a little bit better than Eldlich. Is really really good. It gets it's like really good in the grind game. Um, I don't really have too much to say about it since I don't play the deck that much, but it's still really really good. I mean, you can even put this over here if you wanted to, like somewhere around here. I would put it like here though. Honestly, I mean, like I kind of like the Dogmatica stuff in the deck. So that is it, my bubbly boys. Glad you enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I mean, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you enjoyed this. So if we can make more tier lists or stuff like this in the future. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.